just sick of this. Gonna call me in here on my day off?
Yeah, boy.
Really?
It's just a prank, bro.
Really? Bro, you getting smart.
What?
Don't be getting, you know what? Excuse me. They had to handle some business. They called me in on my day off. You see, that's why I don't have a suit on. Sorry, guys. But we're back in here with another one. Hopefully, you know, my colleague said before he untimely demise that you guys enjoyed the last video, so I guess I'm back for another one. Hopefully y'all enjoy this one, or y'all gonna get the same faith. Seriously. But man, without further ado, let's just get into the video. Let's go. Oh, what's going on here?
If that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money.
Not
He
after
wants
the
it
money.
all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decision makers. Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did,
She'll make it right. She always does.
we have a fix on Carlisle. Come on. We've got a plane to catch. I hope you like the rain, 47.
Miss Burnwood,
How did you...
I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now.
You planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me. Where'd that get you?
We handed you an empire.
It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand. Or you will. Soon enough.
Oh my God. So who I gotta kill this time? Hey. You're not finished? Stop moving over there. Man, one moment. Stubborn little dude. All right, let's get into this video. Sorry, guys.
She came home.
Carlisle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlisle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlisle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlisle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlisle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
I gotta come kill some OG.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Dang, and look at the graphics, and I'm playing on PS5, y'all, so it just look even crazier. I gotta kind of stop him before he get in, though, because I know exactly who to act like.
This is a private area, sir. Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here.
Man.
Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Because I'm going to need that dude outfit.
Oh, you. Do more sneaking around here and I will engage you with furious aggression. Piss off.
All right, calm down. I really want to get him. Wonder if I can get in from over here. Let's get on our creepy, sneaky. Oh, I can't go in the water? So I gotta go through these front gates. Let's see. That window look kind of like a good place to try to get in. Let's creep. Let's keep creeping.
Wow.
Made it past them. Let's go. We in. We in, baby. I told you I was age of 57 in this mug. Now you about to get choked out. I ain't gonna lie. I need your clothes. And I'm gonna just drag you to a closet and dump his butt up in here. And they know that I'm in here. Come on, man. If that ain't good, drop a like. Come on, man. That's drop of a likable right there, man. So they shouldn't be asking no questions because she know I'm here. The dining area. Shouldn't be nothing too suspicious in here. See if I can open this door. Hey, everybody.
Rather than my words and meaningless gestures.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
But he was such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like
Alright. I wonder if an alarm gonna go off or something. Potential key. I gotta find the key because I bet that stuff is up in there. So I wonder who I can get the key from. I wonder if they had noticed me since I'd already been in.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madam Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
You gotta find the case files, though, man. Can't forget to find the case files. I should crack this dude in the back of the head right now. But I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna keep it cool.
I feel obliged
it's
to
a nice
point
house.
out that current affairs
Get your
surrounding Madam
come
Carlyle
on.
are of a delicate nature.
Come on, G.
You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madam's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation.
Someone probably wanted you
I
dead.
need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madam Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Facts.
Before you inspect the crime
You know what's funny? He said
I
I
will tell
consider
you
her
this.
dead when he leaves because
The
he's gonna
case
be putting a
concerns
bullet
the
in her
death of
goddamn
Mr.
head
Zachary,
right before he leaves.
Madam Carlyle's younger brother. He
Man,
was found
go!
dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madam Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
All right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
Oh,
Why don't you
God.
use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Look at this dead old dude. He over there croaked up. Look at him.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Mm-hmm. He was drinking that whiskey. Getting nice and lifted. Having a little thing of that whiskey before he went to jail. I mean, before he, before he went on. Let's get some intel off the laptop.
Zachary was shopping
Look at
for
his
New
shoes.
Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
Man, he was trying to get some new kicks, bro. It was on Kicktronics last night.
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
Mm-hmm. Let me see that. Let me see that suicide letter, man. Can I look at it? So I can't look at it. All right. Let's open up this closet, man. All right, so I'm hiding up in here. You know what I'm saying? He would have hid in the closet after he committed suicide. So let's see. Let's find some more stuff around here. Uh-oh.
A
Oh.
hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
Only somebody in the house knew this. Let's see this. The floor plans to the crib.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Where the butler at? Well, I got a daughter. God, I'm over here bringing it to the game.
Very well, Mr. Fernsby.
Make sure you focus on your work.
I will.
I don't need one more maid crying.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame
So
Carlyle.
now we got a whole, like, murder thing.
I don't need one more maid crying in the kitchen. So watch yourself.
This is very useful information, 47.
Man. He looking like Mr. He looking like Vince McMahon's son. God.
Young Mr. Patrick.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps do you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
What's the staff closet? Let's just make sure ain't nothing up in here. But this is a big old spot. You know, dang, I ain't got no pick. I ain't got nothing, man. That'd have been nice to have around this time.
Guests will attend the funeral tomorrow. There's still a lot to see to, but we're in good time, I think.
Fake funeral tomorrow. Zachary found dead upstairs.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick.
Oh, Jesus.
We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning.
Oh, Jesus.
He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you,
Would
it
you
makes you feel
mind
like the
taking a few
center
steps
of the
away from me,
universe.
please?
Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot.
what?
That's what he is.
Strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Man, you good.
Too
She ain't gonna
right she
fire
will.
you.
She's always going on about how
Oh,
things
dang,
will
you got-
change
what
once
the
she's
heck?
in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
Hold on, so who they just say? You said she, so I,
I
think
can't
it's
deal
only
with all
one,
this
one
pretend
sister.
funeral stuff just now. I know I have to, but...
Where that sister at, man? I wish I could run through the manor right now.
That's what it is. Making us come here to play funeral and then show up like nothing's the least bit strange. You're
you
giving
shut
me a
up.
bit of anxiety, sir. But why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's bloody rude, that's what it is. Making us come here to play
Just don't listen
funeral
to
and
her.
then show up like nothing's the least
Yeah,
bit
she wants it.
strange.
She wants
Don't get your knickers all twisted.
I'm telling you, she's not fit to be in charge anymore.
Yeah.
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I
Facts.
spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Anything else you want to know?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Get out of my face, because I
Gregory
think you
Carlyle, Can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all?
Tell me about
it's a little
Zachary.
more. A little more to this case.
Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Anything else you want to...
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing, really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Come here.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30.
So
Anything else I can do?
Can you tell me about Zachary's
It's
behavior
secure this
last night?
thing.
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. If that's all?
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
Suspicious?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. There you
Rebecca
go. Shut
Carlyle.
up talking.
Can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar.
Calling it right now, the butler killed
Is that
him.
everything, Mr.
Because he was
Whitman?
going to put some stuff out that happened in the house, so his mama mad.
I may be wrong,
His own mother.
but I saw Mr. Fernsby,
Calling it. That's what my wife would have did.
leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you?
Privacy?
Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to...
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexa used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him, then suddenly he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So,
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Come on, man. What am I looking for in here? What am I looking for?
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Alright, so that just X her out. Well, it was the butler, yeah. Can't tell me nothing. So I guess I just gotta just find their bedrooms. Room down here. I'm gonna just go upstairs in here. Forget it. Boy, if I ain't detective of the year in this month.
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
So, bro, what am I looking for?
Oh, shoot! Please, no! Hey, let go! No one is strangling anybody.
What the heck? Get off the goddamn. I gotta hide this dude. Ain't no closet in here? Alright, here we go. Put your butt up in there. Shut up. I almost snapped his neck. I'm glad I didn't. Oh my god. Get on that computer.
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
For the Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. Did I understand correctly that I should give it to Rebecca in case of your death?
Exactly. She holds the other one. I want her to have the file on Arthur Edwards if I die.
You're not fearful she will be in trouble if she knows?
She will start digging when she realizes things don't add up, inevitably getting her in trouble. I'd rather she knew who she's up against. She's clever and resourceful. Who knows, maybe she'll be able to hit him where it hurts. But I don't want her to get involved prematurely. Hopefully she'll never have to get involved at all.
It's not funny at all. Did you give the Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlisle's daughter?
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Oh, of course.
Ethel looked everywhere.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No power, no portrait.
Oh, Madame Carlisle will be furious. She expects the family photo to be done any moment now.
I need this shoot to happen, okay?
So, Madame Carlisle wants a picture taken. If you were to assist with the missing fuse, I'm sure the portrait would be one for the ages.
I had to crack his whole head, bruh, because could not figure out where the heck it was. So I got his key, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, definitely where the news is at. Can go anywhere now.
Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suit.
Look at this. What I tell y'all? I knew it was the butler. Called it.
Side letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself. Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlisle he did.
Figured it out, y'all. Got the murder case down. Detective 57 on the case, bruh. And I know my camera's off, bro. This is a long game. You really got to get in depth on here, bro.
Ah!
Bodies, bro. So she must be downstairs.
Whoa there, buddy. You're trespassing. You are gonna follow me.
Alright. Sorry. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to be up here. Sorry.
That was it, sir. You're free to go. Move along.
Okay, my brother, okay. Sorry. I didn't know.
I'm ready to present my conclusion.
Very well. Let's talk in my office.
Let's go. So we figured out who killed who.
How are you?
Yeah, man. Knew I wasn't locked out from up here.
He's in charge of the staff.
I need to keep an eye out. Stay on top of things like that.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
The butler, Mr. Fernsby, killed Zachary.
Fernsby? Oh, you've got that wrong. He would never do such a thing. He is the most loyal man I have ever met.
I found pills in his office that matches the poison that killed your brother. Furthermore, I found Zachary's notebook, half burned, in Mr. Fernsby's fireplace. It showed that Zachary intended to publish a written confession to a murder the two of you committed nearly 50 years ago. The murder of your older brother, Montgomery.
That's outrageous. We did no such thing.
No need to feign innocence. I know a killer when I see one, and my discretion is assured. The papers also described how Mr. Fernsby helped you stage the murder of Montgomery as an accident. I believe he killed Zachary not to be exposed as an accomplice to murder.
Facts.
Fernsby. You are wrong, Mr. Whitmer. He did not do it to protect himself. He did it to protect the Carlyle legacy. Mr. Fernsby, like myself, understands that sacrifices must be made to secure stability and prosperity. Mr. Whitmer, I'd appreciate it if your findings never leave this room. I understand Fernsby's actions, and there is no need for them to have more consequences than they already have. Fernsby was very fond of Zachary, and I'm sure his decision will haunt him to the day he dies. About your reward, have you considered an amount?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Arthur Edwards, the Constant. That must mean you're... I expected you'd show up. But you're not here to kill me. If you were, you would have already. The enemy of my enemy, I suppose. You can have it. You earned it. The file you want is in the safe. Good hunting. I need some privacy. Thank you.
I'm not the killer, but...
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
Dang, if I push her, they're gonna be on me. I'm at the save right here. Gotta save right here.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
I just slapped her in the back of the neck with it.
C2, I've arrived at location and it looks clear. Over. Listen here, man. Come out with your hands up. Show yourself. Nice and easy.
I just woke her up in the back of the head. Come on, man. I just gotta get up out of here, that's all. So I must not be compromised everywhere else. Gotta get to the stairs and get the heck out of here, bro.
Hello. Yeah, listen. No, listen. I understand.
I'm trying to run up out this mode. She died in the most. I should have just did what they said with the photographer, but I'm like, bro. So. God dang. Talked her out of it and killed her right after it. That's crazy.
47. They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
We gonna end it right there, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. If y'all did, man, drop a like on it. Subscribe to your boy. And we gone.